A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. But today, right here on your screen, we're bringing the Force to you. So whether you're a diehard Jedi, a secret Sith, or just here for the Baby Yoda memes, welcome to the ultimate Star Wars showdown. Strap in, grab your lightsaber, because this is the episode the Empire doesn't want you to hear. May the Force be with you. My name is Yumiko, and welcome to Shelf Life. Alright, so today on this episode, I am super excited because apparently I have 4 guests with me, okay? So I have 2, it's Ray and Shyam, and both of you are members of 501st Garrison right here in Singapore.
Yep,
Right.
that's right.
And to identify you, it's because of this very big print on your shirt, right?
It's 501st, yeah.
So this
Yeah.
this is Singapore. Well, last year I
Oh.
think commemorative.
Yeah.
Very nice shirts. Okay, and the other 2 guests, which Shyam have brought into the studio, can we have a little bit of introduction?
That's a destroyer droid from Star Wars Episode 1, 2, and 3, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're famous for rolling into battle, and then they pop open and the shields come out, and they're very good at killing Jedi.
Oh,
That's what they're known for. Like you want to kill a Jedi, you deploy a destroyer droid.
right. But
and they-
right here, we don't have a Jedi yet.
No, we
Yeah,
don't.
not.
But they usually appear in 3s, but we don't have space for that.
Oh, no space. Okay, so the other one that's directly behind Ray.
That's a KX droid recently seen in Rogue One and Endor. So yeah, everybody knows him as K2SO.
Okay, and would you say that is the only piece in Singapore?
I mean, I've got 2. So
Okay, duplicates.
there might be 1 or 2 more. There might be, but they're not portable, as far as I know.
Right, okay, and these 2 are portable because you crafted them out of
Yeah,
3D.
they're 3D printed with an internal skeleton. So we've got a group online where we've got a designer who works with us, and he provides us with the files. So we 3D print them, and yeah, the challenge is you have to construct them yourself.
Wow.
So each of them take a couple of weeks to a couple of months to build.
Okay, well, with you bringing in additional 2 more guests, I'm going to say that both of you are hardcore collectors and die-hard fans of everything Star Wars. Yes or
Yes.
Yes.
no? He had to think for a
Well,
while.
I mean, if you're a 501st member,
Yeah.
you are definitely hardcore.
Yeah.
That is true. Okay, so when did you guys start getting into Star Wars? Or what was it in the Star Wars movies that got you addicted to the whole thing?
I think for me, it's really the toys, the design, the aesthetic of the whole movies, the creatures. I think Star Wars have everything for every type of people, right? You have your spaceship, you have aliens, you have Jedi's, you have different type of like a lot of people like robots.
The droids,
Plenty of
yeah.
droids in Star Wars as well. Yeah, but for me, it's really just the creatures of Star Wars.
Okay, so you knew it the moment you watched the very first movie that got released. You knew at that moment Star Wars is everything.
I would say I'm intrigued, right? So, like, this is a movie that I'm really interested to know more about. Specific creatures, specific characters, and then they make more movies, and that's how we know more about every characters as well. Yeah.
And for Shyam?
I was 6. I turned on the TV, Channel 5 back then. The Empire Strikes Back was on, and I watched the Battle of Hoth. So, as a kid, you're like, wow, there's the big walkers on TV,
Epic,
blasters, everything. And then I found out later, they were all actual practical models that somebody had built. And that kept me interested because I was realizing that, everything I saw on screen was an actual item.
Movie
Oh.
magic. Yeah.
Yes, movie magic.
magic,
Back then,
yeah.
before CGI, right? Somebody had to do it, whether it was stop motion or the puppets, and there's a whole team behind it. And yeah, one thing led to another, which has,
Evolved
into this,
Yep.
this minimal collection you're sharing with us here today. Okay,
Yes.
so over the years, how much would you say you have spent on collectibles?
Well into the 6 digits. Easily.
Okay,
You try not to count,
Yeah.
because honestly, if you start calculating, it's painful to think about.
so you're married. How much would your wife say you have spent?
Oh, everything's on ChatGPT. So if anything should happen to me, she knows which friends to go to, who to talk to, and who can piece everything together for sale.
Yeah.
Wow, what
Yes.
about you, Ray? You've got 2 kids.
I have 2 kids, so quite a fair bit of toys at home as well. But I think the trick is not to count. So I have not counted, so I really have no idea how much I spent. And I think the key is to be happy about what you have, and that's priceless. Yeah.
Wow, very nice. The answers all suddenly very polished answers. Okay, so both your boys are also Star Wars fans.
Star Wars fans, yeah.
And they're what, in primary school?
They are 13 and 9 years old.
Wow, okay, primary and secondary.
Yeah.
So they really follow you for every single event
Almost every single event,
that has the presence of 501st.
It's a family affair.
Almost, yeah, it is a family affair, and I think it's the same for a lot of 501st members. In fact, we know a lot of fans in Singapore. Any Star Wars event is a family event, so we know each other through the years as well.
I mean, we also do a lot of events. So not only Star Wars events, sometimes we get invited, whether it's for school carnivals or events. And usually they're always family events.
Which is just to make an appearance, right?
Make appearance,
Yeah.
usually for charity.
Yeah, so with 501st garrisons around the world, I also noticed that, well, I would say almost every member of the garrison actually has a suit,
Yes.
right? Which you all call it's time to suit up.
Yeah.
And what are the characters that you have?
So I have two specific characters. One of the characters is a scout trooper, and the other one is a TIE fighter pilot. Yeah.
And for yourself?
Got a scout trooper, and I've got a, stormtrooper in a box. I haven't got around to it. I've been busy building all these guys. So my other suit is there. I just haven't gotten time to actually make it wearable and passable for the garrison.
Passable. So when you say passable, it means that it doesn't mean I can just buy off any old costumes
at
from
all.
the shop and just say,
Yeah.
okay, I'm 501st garrison.
Exactly.
No?
There is an approval process.
Oh, what's it like?
You build a costume. Well, first, before you build, you need to figure out what costumes are approvable. So there are certain makers around the world, whether it's the soft parts, your undersuit, your gloves, all the way up to your armor parts. So not, every costume is different. Some costumes are much more difficult, much more complicated, much more expensive. For example, a Boba Fett or Darth Vader. Those are, more than 5? Easily.
5 to 6, easily.
Easily?
Or Chewbacca.
Chewbacca is
Yeah, Chewbacca.
a lot of effort. Yeah.
A lot of effort.
Okay.
I mean, and it's not only about putting the suit on, it's about the maintenance work after that. Because, you got to clean it up, repair work. As you use it, there's wear and tear. You've got to repair everything. And so the approval process is, once you figure out who you're going to buy the parts from, you've got to assemble the suit. And then we've got an approval process where you actually take photos of you in the costume. And in certain poses, they'll tell you take your front, back, and all that, right?
Yeah.
And then they actually go through there's a whole criteria which is available online. And you have to work your way to that criteria so that they know.
Very tedious, basically.
It is.
Yeah. It is
I
very
like how
tedious,
Ray is going, yeah, it's very tedious. Because he probably has 2 suits.
I mean, it's like that, right? Because you
We have members who have 10. Like
Yeah.
more than 10 costumes.
Yeah, so you do it and then they'll be like, okay, I think you need to fix this, or that needs to be a bit dirtier. And then it's a back and forth.
So everything is handcrafted, right? When you build your
More or less.
suits or
Yeah.
you customize your suits and
Oh, the originals are
materials.
handcrafted as well.
Yeah,
so-
and the materials as well. So you need to submit samples on a board and then submit in for
No,
approval.
they'll usually
Yeah.
tell you like, okay, go to these makers, and these are the ones we have recognized that make acceptable suits.
Yeah. There's like
Okay.
recommendation. The way they make it is similar to the way that they make it in the movies.
But I would assume that, building a TIE fighter suit is a little bit easier than a stormtrooper.
Yes.
I think more often than not, those with hard parts are a little bit more tricky.
Okay, because of the colors and the
Also,
sizing as
I mean,
well.
logistics as well. If you want to
Yeah.
build a full suit of armor, if
Yeah.
you go for an event, you've got to figure out how you're going to get it there.
True.
Logistics.
Yes. So there's a whole process behind it. Sometimes you see a whole lot of us walking, and you see us with our luggage or
Yeah.
duffel bags,
Yeah.
and it's all our gear.
How long does it take for you to suit up?
I think on average, especially for those with a lot of hard armor parts, easily about 20 minutes to sometimes 40 minutes. And sometimes you
an
need,
hour. Like
you
Chewbacca,
need
I think
help.
easily an hour.
You need help for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right.
usually my wife will go with me to help
Yeah.
suit me up.
Oh, that's very kind of her. She's very patient, I mean, considering that you have these 2 droids in your house and more
And more.
of other collectibles, she is definitely very patient.
I was very upfront
Oh,
from the beginning.
honesty is always the best policy. Don't lie about your collection.
Yeah, because she's going to see it eventually, so might as well
Yeah.
be upfront.
Is she also a fan?
She's all right. Yeah,
She's all right, yeah.
she's all okay.
Oh, she's all right.
Yeah, she's all right.
Okay, what about Ray? You and your wife?
My wife is super supportive. I think I'm fortunate to have her that is also very into Star Wars. And like, I think the stuff we brought home, some of the helmets, some of the toys, some of the collectibles, she's very, very fine with it. The way I justify it is whatever I bring home, it makes 3 people happy, right? Myself and my 2 other boys. So I think that's a justifiable action to, in a family.
Actually, you see that theme throughout the 501st. It's
Oh, yeah.
always a family thing.
Yeah.
You know, the dads start and then the kids follow along. So the whole collection is like family thing.
But that's the trick, isn't it? Always use the kids. It's like the cover up.
Kids are usually pretty into it. Like when
Yeah.
they get old enough, I don't know how old is the minimum age, but yeah, they do get their own costumes.
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
help
I
from the
saw.
dad.
So we've got a photo of you and your boy, like all dressed up, which we will show, of course. And it is super adorable. I mean, it's a whole family event. And you were just telling me that your wife is also asking
Exactly.
about approval processes of the suits.
501st, I think after many, many years, I think after the recent Star Wars celebration in Japan, she started asking me, what's the easiest way to get a costume to join 501st.
It's gonna be around anyway.
So
Why
yeah,
not?
started. But I think it's worthwhile to mention as well. It's not just 501st. We have Rebel Legion, we have Mando Mercs, we have Fight Sabers, we have Galactic Academy. We have quite a fair bit of.
These are the costume fan groups.
in
The
Singapore.
costume fan groups. Okay, so I was also there in Tokyo for the Star Wars celebration, right, which happens every 2 years. And this time around, there were a lot more Singaporeans, mainly because I think Japan is more accessible to all of us, right? And there was this thing that was going to happen called a patch trade,
Yes.
right? And I heard about it.
Yeah.
What is a patch trade?
A patch trade is basically, I think in 501st we practice, or as a matter of fact, in the costume fan group we do a lot of patches.
Yeah, there's so many. Every
Yeah.
garrison around the world has their own patches.
Yeah.
And every year they release their own, and then we've got our own personal patches.
Right.
There are literally thousands of patches out there.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
it's serious business.
So people come together at a place
Everybody brings like a couple of 100 patches. Some of them are thousands of patches.
just to trade. Like
Yeah.
maybe Spain could trade with Singapore, Singapore
Yes.
could be
Exactly.
trading with Malaysia and
the
stuff
whole
like
idea.
that.
That's
So
the whole
this year,
idea.
right, I know one of your members actually designed one with sakura blooms and like kind of like a Merlion looking character
Yeah.
on it. It's
Yep.
a patch because my cousin
Right.
has it.
Yeah.
And my cousin was so happy. Like my cousin was just going around doing this patch trade and she got one from Spain. Yeah, she
Yeah.
did get one from Spain. She got one from New York as well. And I thought that was really cool. And this is actually like an identity thing.
Yeah.
I think like every year there's a new design.
Yeah.
And
It's a very nice way to make friends.
It's a good icebreaker.
yeah, so we need to show this durian one.
We
'cause
have,
it's kind of like a Singapore
The
ex-
durian challenge.
We have a lot of patches to conglomerate, like events happening, anniversaries. We have personal patch as well. Yeah. So as a matter of fact, I think this tradition or this culture is very military-like.
Yes.
Where
So not only patches, you have
Yeah,
challenge
coins.
coins, which are really heavy,
Yeah.
and that's expensive. But there's some of them who carry like a briefcase and it's all challenge coins inside.
Some are hardcore collectors.
I've seen trading cards as well.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So which is like
personal
your own
cards.
personal cards, right? With a picture of you.
So yeah, there's a
suited up.
standard format, and then
Yeah.
you take a photo, and then they will do the design for you, and then you get it printed.
And you all just do this.
Some of them.
Just
yeah, so
to-
Okay.
everybody has their own thing. For me, I collect patches that I can wear on a jacket, so I have a jacket
Yeah.
just for my patches. Some of them collect and display at home.
Wow.
Some of them just collect because they like collecting.
They like collecting, yeah, lah, like my cousin.
Boxes and boxes and boxes of patches. You know,
This
but
is
yeah,
now mine. I'm gonna like
Yeah,
find
you
it
should
somewhere.
yeah,
get
but
Okay.
it's really addictive.
Oh. Yeah, I think it is as well because I like I told you I was there, right? I really saw a lot of people.
Some
with,
of them
like,
are really
bags
serious.
of
They
it.
bring like a laptop, and then they have a database. So they'll even go through. They're like, this patch, is it in the database?
Yeah.
If it's in the database, I'll have it. If it's not in the database, I'm sorry, I'm not. Or they'll be like, this patch is really rare. I need 10 patches for this.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
So there's like a currency thing.
It is like a currency. It's like a patch market.
Yeah. So
It is,
even with my jacket on during celebration, I had random fans come up to me and they're, hey, you have a patch?
Oh,
Yeah. Do you have a patch you can give me? I'm like, okay, fine. Since you asked.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got to know, right, being part of all these legions, different types of groups, what is the biggest misconception about 501st Garrison that people get wrong?
Uncles with too much free time.
That's
That's the one.
way.
That's the one.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to ask Ray, what do you think?
I think a lot of people have the misconception that it's very easy to get in. It's easy to just get a costume to be part of it. I think the thing about 501st is we practice screen accurate costume. So I think a lot of people have make lots of effort, spend lots of time just trying to make sure that the costume are screen accurate enough to be part of first.
We also do a lot of charity work. So it's not, costumes is one
not just having
part of
fun.
it. Yeah, we also do a lot of charity work.
So it means that it isn't that easy to get into a 501st Garrison and you can get rejected.
Yes,
Yeah.
but you have to think of it this way. When we have official events with Disney or Lucasfilm, when they call us up, they know that our costumes are ready and up to a certain standard.
Yeah.
So in I believe it's the UK and US Garrison, they're really lucky because all the filming is done over there. So when they need extras, Disney doesn't invest in a whole, prop shop now. They just call the 501st members, and the 501st members will be like, oh, we need X number of stormtroopers.
Yeah.
And they get a casting call, and all of them turn up.
Yeah.
And you have, these are 501st members now part of the Star Wars universe.
Okay, wait. So you guys craft and, these are all high quality suits,
Yes,
right?
movie accurate
Yeah.
suits.
So then do you judge the Halloween costume kind of stormtrooper or Darth
Not
Vader?
really. Yeah.
At the end of the day, everybody's working with whether it's their skill set, their budget, they are casual costumers.
Yeah.
And then there are more serious costumers. Everybody's out to have fun.
I mean, Star Wars is for everyone, right? So I guess a pro of us likes to have props that looks like in the movie. I think
Okay.
that's the best part. Yeah.
Well, I would think that maybe I could be an Ewok. or why the face like that?
I'll just supply you with a lot of
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
Because you're just going to be like itchy. You're going to be like
Ewok.
so hot.
Yeah,
That'll be you.
Ewok or a Jawa.
Jawa would be a lot
That would
easier.
be cool, man.
Yeah, then I'll have like glowy eyes.
The balaclava with the two eyes.
Yeah, and
And
I've
the
got a
hook.
height for it, and I'm small enough.
You're a bit tall, but
I'm a bit
we can make it
taller.
work.
We
How
have tall
tall is
Jawas
a
as well.
Jawa?
One.
I think one.
Usually it's kids.
Yeah.
Well, my other cousin is a
1.2.
Jawa too.
Yeah, we have
so-
tall Jawas. Yeah.
Okay.
So you will fit in right.
All right, so being cool and the biggest fans of Star Wars, if you both had to choose a galaxy to live on or planet to live on,
Easy.
where would you choose?
Naboo.
Naboo.
Why?
You got the palace there, you got a waterfall, you got you got nature, not so much pollution. Most of the planets in Star Wars are really polluted.
Yeah.
Or they tend to focus on all the outlaws, or the underworld. That's where the interesting stuff happens. But Naboo's nice and peaceful.
Okay, so both have voted for Naboo. Do you agree?
I think it's tough, like there's so many planets in Star Wars. I always like Tatooine.
Tatooine?
Yeah.
Sand,
It was actually one of the top in my
Of,
head. Yeah.
hot and dusty.
Hot and dusty.
Yeah, but we
know,
live in
Might get
Singapore.
killed by sand
Yeah.
people.
Dangerous place.
Yeah,
yeah
quiet
dangerous
dragon might
place.
kill you. You might run out of water if your water evaporator breaks down.
Yeah.
You have 2 suns.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
true, fair point. Now I'm thinking about it. Maybe not so possible after all. So, out of all the movies and the spin offs and all the little series that we have about Star Wars now, could both of you tell me your top 3 favorites and why?
Wow. I mean, Empire for sure, because that's where I started. Rogue One.
Oh, interesting.
I really love Rogue One. It's got a nice modern feel to it. And just because I just finished watching, definitely Andor.
Yeah.
It's just sad that there's not a lot of merch
Yes.
from Andor, but it's so good.
I think Empire Strikes Back is what a lot of people like. Same for me as well. Rogue One. I think the one that probably have the deepest memory for me is Episode 1, Phantom Menace, because
Yeah.
that's the one that I actually watched in the cinema. I mean, I'm a little bit too young for the original trilogy, but Episode 1 is the one for me.
I'm surprised both of your choices didn't have Ahsoka, it didn't have The Mandalorian.
I mean, they're fun,
Yeah.
but if, something I really, really enjoyed, something that I would rewatch. Yeah.
Would be those 3 that you've chosen.
Episode 1 as well, for sure.
Yeah.
Because, like Ray said, yeah, the one I caught in the cinema first.
That's the most memorable.
Have you guys thought about it? Like, if you were ever to be cast a role in any of the Star Wars movies, what character would you play?
Pirate, you know.
Next captain of the Millennium Falcon.
Okay,
I love that.
I can see.
Rather be a creature, alien, you know, anything alien related, a pirate, a bounty hunter, for example. Yeah.
Oh, bounty hunter, yes. I would love to be a bounty hunter. Maybe I could be a Boba Fett.
No, you have to be a good bounty hunter.
I am
If you're a
good.
mediocre bounty hunter, yeah, you're not going
Well,
anywhere.
I'm good. I mean, think about it. I hunted both of them down, and then now we have two droids in the studio. Okay, so speaking of your collection, right, there is one very special item on the table that caught my attention, and that is a certified or PSA certified item.
Oh, the
Yeah.
sketch.
Yeah, like what is that?
That is a battle droid sketch by artist Doug Cheng. So he's the visionary or the artist behind like the Destroyer droid and most of Star Wars actually. I think he's the head artist.
Yeah.
Right. He was in Celebration Japan. I attended the panel with my wife and I thought his panel was really good. You know, just talking to fellow creative people, and you know he was talking about his work and all that, and so that was pretty cool. And his hand sketches are not easy to come by. So I do a lot of hunting, part of my daily routine as a collector. You know, you go check Carousel, you check on eBay,
Your routine.
you go to the forums, you know, things pop up. And
Things happen.
this sketch popped up. And I was like, okay, fine, you know, reasonable price, really rare.
Wait, from Carousel?
eBay, eBay
okay.
US.
Oh, share the tips and tricks.
Yeah, so it's all about time and place. Sometimes you may have the money to buy it, but you may not be able to find an item. For example, some of the items here I could, for example, let's go with the pit droid in the center.
Okay.
This one's really special to me because it was ultra random. It was a crew gift given to Lucasfilm executives. So you gotta be somebody in Lucasfilm to have gotten one of these. Yeah, and it was cast from an original casting of a pit droid from episode 1. I found him in a thrift shop in Singapore. Yeah, he popped up on Carousel. My friend was like, look at this. And so I messaged them, drove straight down immediately. I asked them, where's the item? And it was hidden in an office. So they were like, you want what? I said, I showed them. And it took about half an hour for them to find this item. You know? Somebody had come by and just tossed it in.
Wow, it's literally no time wasted. I mean, thinking and
It's gotta be,
considering
yeah.
that you drove all the way down.
Because usually these things, you know, it's time and place. If you don't get it tomorrow, it could be gone. I've only ever seen one other come up for sale in 10 years. You know, so it's time and place. Yeah. The lightsaber there, that one was also a Carousel find. There's probably the only one in Singapore. As far as I know, only 20 of them were made in the world.
What's so special about it?
After the new series, I believe it was Force Awakens, Disney attempted to start its own prop company using the prop shop that was actually making the props for the movies. And they did a very limited run. I think this was priced, I can't remember how many thousand US. And they closed down within 6 months.
Oh,
So a lot of people were like, you know, I kind of want to order, I think I'll order later. And then when they were going to, it was gone.
but you have one.
Yeah, somebody was trying to let go of it on Carousel.
You should be a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah.
No, so,
totally
but
be
the
about
condition
that.
was I had to get another collectible, which he was trying to offload desperately to get this. So I said, fine, I'll take both.
Oh, you're helping her.
Yeah.
It's a good trade. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a very
yeah.
good trade. Well, so for Ray, I noticed that you brought in.
Helmets.
Helmets, yeah.
Yeah, what's so special about these?
I mean, that's my own helmet. It's an RS Prop helmet. Bought it for my own costume. This is Hasbro. I think anyone can get this easily. I think one of the beauty about Star Wars with Disney took over with Hasbro. A lot of this are pretty good quality and it looks good, man. Yeah. And I think the last one is right below, right? This is actually one of my favorite. It's actually done by one of the digital artists who works in Lucasfilm. So the artist itself is very much involved in Clone Wars series. So this actually marks, it's actually Roman character for 2012. That's Clone Wars Season 5.
Yeah.
And then the marking basically marks per season of Clone Wars as well. So this is his custom design. And so basically what I understand is in Lucasfilm, they have a Halloween party every year. and they are encouraged to do their own costumes and attend it.
You get
So this is the
Carousel.
yeah. That's the only piece.
Yeah, so when some of the artists leave, they
Yeah.
release a lot of this stuff. And I think, he hunted it down on
Yeah.
Carousel. So sometimes you never know when something will just pop up.
Yeah.
And then, ta-da, you have it.
So, how big is your collection in the house?
It's very small compared to a lot of friends.
Okay.
I think we have people who have like the whole walls of costume, armor, toys, collectibles.
Funko Pop.
Yeah.
Funko Pop walls.
Yeah.
Walls of Funko Pop.
But yours
walls
is
of hot toys.
contained, like there's discipline.
Yes.
Because
Discipline,
of
yes.
space, budget, and
Yeah.
of course, if you buy anything overly expensive, you have to worry whether the boys are going to.
Oh, definitely. So they know. I mean, over the years, they have understand that
know the ways
some
of the
are
force.
some are daddy's toys. Some are not for
Daddy's
them.
toys. Okay, got it. I got it. Okay, so both of you being part of 501st, I have to correct my.
Yeah, 501st
It's called
Legion.
501st Legion or 501st Garrison.
Legion.
Legion.
Okay, so 501st Legion, you were talking about a couple of charity events, right? So what are these charity events?
School fun fair.
So we do a lot of hospital visits, for kids who are hospitalized. I think that's the most meaningful one. Just bring smiles to them, just visiting them. We do a lot of charity events like your Purple Parade, your Pink Ribbons,
Salvation Army.
Salvation Army. In fact, we raise funds as well. We do a lot for KK hospitals. Even in convention, a lot of time we are raising funds by asking the public to take pictures with us and make a small donation with the
Yeah, to
charity
the
party
we're working with.
Yeah.
Right, so out of all these events, which one would you say is your most memorable?
Personally, is the hospital visit.
The hospital visit, suited up.
Yeah, suited up. And I think, when kids are sick, they're in the hospital for days, just having to meet a Star Wars character. Some of them may not know. Some of them, they might think it's Power Rangers or whatever. But at least, you have a
common.
You have a character coming to them, just meeting them. Yeah.
All right, so over the years, for your love of Star Wars, how would each of you tell me about Star Wars shaping your life or your values in life?
A lot of things are grey area.
A lot of things are
Okay.
great.
The rebels
Interesting.
aren't necessarily good, like, as we can see in Endor, right? It's not necessarily good, but they're not bad either. So there are a lot of things, it's like Obi-Wan said, right? Certain point of view.
Yeah. Okay. True. I think for me it's fantasy, right? I mean, anything is possible. So I always love Yoda's quote: "Do or do not."
Oh, that's one of my
Yeah.
favorite.
Yeah, there is no try, right? So to me, I think that's how I embrace life as well. Do or do not. There is no try, basically. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna surprise you guys with my last fact. So while we were all celebrating Star Wars in Tokyo, inside the convention, there was this guy that had a banner up and he said, Star Trek is better than Star Wars.
Sure.
To each his own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can like both. I don't see.
Yeah.
I do Star Trek too. It's fine.
Yeah, but you know what I thought was very interesting is that this guy had a lot of patience to be holding that board up throughout the entire day on a Friday. And everybody there was obviously a Star Wars fan, right? And they just like, oh, okay, sure.
But I'm amazed, actually, there's a lot of people taking photo with him. I saw the guy. Yeah. So to each his own. I think
his costume.
I think effort.
Yeah, effort.
Yeah, effort and a lot of arm muscle because it's like a wooden banner, I think. Or
Only thing is, Star Trek doesn't have costumes that are as interesting. They've got
Yeah.
very nice starships.
Yeah.
But costume-wise, definitely not as... If they had their own 501st group, it wouldn't be much fun,
Yeah.
honestly.
They don't have the empire. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, so talking about Empire, everybody over many, many decades, right? There are two schools of thought about Darth Vader. Okay, so I need to hear from both of you. Do you think Darth Vader is a bad guy or is he misunderstood?
He's definitely a bad guy. Doesn't mean that he can't get things done. He does get things done. So sometimes, it's, do the ends justify the means? Debatable. He got the Death Star done. I think if he wasn't around, they'll take forever.
Okay, fair point. He's very efficient.
Yes.
Yeah. What about you, Ray?
I think definitely a bad guy, right? And And but nobody say that a bad guy can't be bad forever. You know, everybody deserves a second chance, right? So towards the end, redemption, right? So you know, I think most people will see him as a bad guy, but
He could also be
he have
misunderstood.
a good
Yeah?
heart towards the end. Yeah.
Okay, well, his most iconic moment is really, I am your father.
No, the one that sticks out in my head is no.
Yeah, well, no, and I am your father, right? So there
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
like, I think, stuff or different moments that actually etched into people's memories that remember Darth Vader or all the other characters for different scenes as well.
Yes.
So thank you guys so much for bringing all of these amazing stuff onto the set. It's been a pleasure talking to you. And of course, we need to say bye-bye and wish everybody may the force be with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.